Going to the three-game series, the Phillies only gave 45 and 36 in the season. The Mets gave 34 and 47 on the season. The pitcher for the Phillies tonight will be Zach Wheeler, and pitcher for the Mets tonight will be Zach Shundon. So here go the Phillies starting lineup. So the Phillies starting lineup is Trey Turner, Cal Stewart, Bryce Harper, Adam Bone, Randy Marsh in right field, Derek Hill in center field, JT Reno, Bryce Stott, and Ronald Sosa playing left field, and no Justin Carver tonight. So yeah, Justin Carver's not playing tonight. So there's that. So no Justin Carver tonight, y'all. So yeah, Justin Carver, you looking for him to play tonight? He ain't playing. So I just gonna let you know that one. So. To come up the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outside the first inning. Zach Turner on the pitch. Detroit waiting for swinging. Running my first, stop for second. Trey Turner got double, yo. Trey Turner got hit on one, yo. This is Trey Turner's 14 double on the 26th season on the 5 ball. So left field and Juan Soto. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we had Castro next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 3 man second base. 0 outside the first inning. Zach Turner on the pitch. He's one to catch 1 2. On the pitch, 1 to catch 1 2. Zach Turner on the pitch, 1 and swinging right in the grass. That's single. And Castro advanced to first base. And Castro got a hit on Julio. Castro was singles on line drive to the right field. And Cousin and Trey Turner advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Castro on first base and Trey Turner on third base. Fans are going now. Coming next to the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. We have Penny Bears on first and third base. 0 outs. Top of the first inning. Elimination. Elimination. So Zach Turner got a pitch right, swinging for one. And Turner was right, swinging right in the grass, not single. And Bryce Harper went to first base for the field. Bryce Harper hit one Bunyo. And Bryce Harper singles on the ground ball to the center field. AJ Ewan. And Castro went second base. The Phillies have Bryce on first base. And Castro on second base. And the Phillies scored runs. The Phillies have 1 1. The Mets had 2 1. And the Phillies get the first one score at the top of the first thanks to Bryce Harper. So yeah, you know how that goes. And yeah, it looks like to Trey Turner. So Trey Turner gets that run in there. So we started first. We punch first. So you already know this is when you know the Mets are gonna mess up because you always never say die, never say give. That's the Titans, right? Coming up next to have the Phillies, we have Adam Rose. Next to have the Phillies, we have Philly fans on first base and second base. 0 outs. Top of the first, here we go. They're going to be everybody cut the ball. There's going to be everybody cut the ball 2 There's going to be everybody cut the first swing 5 1 2 1. There's going to be everybody cut the ball 3 1. There's going to be everybody is ready. We swing at 5 1 3 and 2 for kill. There's going to be Alex swing and everyone still 3 and 2. There's going to be Alex swing. The reason I strike 3. Another one was out. Another one was over on your first strikeout. So coming up next to the Phillies, we have Brandon Rossi next to the Phillies. We got Baby on first and second base, 1 out. Top of the first team, there's going to be Morris swing the strike 1. There's going to be Morris swing that 5 1 2. There's going to be Roger Brandon Morris goes out to the first base. Jerry Young and Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris for 1. And Vice over at second base, the Council and third base. The Phillies have Vice over on second base, the Council on third base. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Derek Hill next to bat the Phillies. We got Penny Bears on second base and third base. 2 outs down the first inning. And Derek's gonna pitch gonna wait. Derek's swinging the bat 1. Look at the straight 1. That's gonna pitch Derek's swinging the bat 1 2. And that's gonna pitch Derek's swinging the not strike 3 and Derek Hill's out. Derek Hill, you over on your first strikeout. And you straight right off and Castro on base. 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going to the Phillies at 1 1. The Mets at 0 1. They move on to the bottom of the first lane, gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see what the Mets can do. Let's turn the bat at the bottom of the first. That was 1 0 Phillies. And the 3 Mets players do the bat at the bottom of the first to be Carson Benjamin, Juan Soto, and Vo Chen. What's the dance? What's that means? Is that what his former team? So you know. You know, you gotta make the move bad, so coming up the bed for the Mets, we have Carson Meaning, the the Mets, no Mets, plays on 8-0 out the first game, the Mets won their black jersey, and the Phillies won their gray jerseys. Then when we got the Phillies getting over going, Carson, going for it, running catch the goes ball out. Then when the Phillies Carson running catch the ball 2-0. Then when the Phillies Carson running catch the strike 1-2-1. Then we're gonna Phillies Carson running catch the strike 2-2-2. Then we're gonna Phillies Carson winning swing. And swinging that one goes right into the grass, doesn't sing when Carson really advanced to first base for the Mets. I think he singles on the short line drive to the center field of Derrick Hale. Come on, dude. So coming up next to bat for the Nets, we have Juan Soto next to bat for the Mets. We got one Nets waiting on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you long. You're waiting for you swing. That was the 5 on 1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you long. You're waiting for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 on 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you long. You're waiting for it. Oh my God! Derrick Hill just rocked the home run. Derrick Hill just rocked the home run out for Juan Soto. Hey, about that. And Juan Soto flies out sharply to the center field, and Derrick Hill. Juan Soto's out. That could have been a home run, and Derrick Hill just robbed that. That could have went out. The way that ball was going to go out, and then Derrick Hill caught that with the glove and everything. Like, hey. And coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Bowling Check next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, one out five in the first. Here we go. That we got a pitch swing ball going forward. Swinging that with the 5 on 1. And I forgot that the Mets fired their manager. So now they got Andy Green to be the manager for them. Damn. That's when need a new manager by next season. And that we got another pitch in there for you, ball going forward. Swinging the strike 2 on 2. And that we got another pitch in there for you, ball going forward. Right that catches goes to rolls 1 and 2. I wish that was his. And that we're gonna pitch in there for you, rolls going forward. Swinging the miss, not strike three. Bone shuts down. OJ got straight to F out by Zach when he goes sitting that mess back on yeah. First strike over Zach with 1K. Coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in for Lindor. You're waiting for it. Right now, catch the strike was on 1. I forgot Lindor didn't play in the Mets series in Philadelphia. He didn't play. It was the other it was Alvarez that played. Mm-hmm. I was wondering why. And then we got no basically when doing waiting for you swinging out with the 5 on 2. And then we got no basically when doing waiting for it. Right now catches goes the balls 1 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch connect from the one away for win. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball two. The 2-2. We know the Mets, so we know we played them already in Philly, so we know how they are. They ain't that good. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch connect for you and the one away for win. You swing it that one. That's a 5 balls. A 2-2. Also, it's been bad about that one getting robbed. And that just, yeah. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch connect for him and the one away for win. You swing it that one. That's another 5 balls. Still 2-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch connect for him and the one away for win. Right now, catch goes to ball three. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. 5 is up. Okay, 5 is up. You can hear me better because it was low enough. Be like, oh, okay, you can't hear me. So, and Zach Wheeler got another pitch connect for him and the one away for win. And Francisco Lindor flies out to the center fielder, Derrick Hill. And Francisco Lindor is out, and that's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's going. The Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 0-1. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies new center bat top of the second. And that was 1-0 Phillies. And the three Philly players to the bat top of the second will be JT Realtor, Bryson Stott, and Amanda Sosa. I was just watching this YouTube that was covering like the Phillies and that was showing him like watching the replays of the Phillies and Nats game, and he was just saying like, "Oh, the Nets are terrible," like I mean the Phillies national game. He was just saying like, "Damn, say Bryce not terrible," but to say Bryce not terrible, well, if Bryce not that terrible, how come he's going into the All Star thing then? Because then we want to say that some people have bad nights, but they ain't all that bad, so. Yeah, because the Lord's one of them people he'll never win a long. So he didn't. JT started on the top of the second. So you know it's gonna go either way. So sorry for that y'all. I got a fly going around my bed. And then my hands like that. So and speaking of JT, since he started on. So calling the man for the Phillies, we have JT in looking for the Phillies, no Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, top of the second, here we go. Zed's got a pitch, gonna be JT going for it, running catch goes ball to Zed's gonna pitch to JT going for it, and JT Reno grounds out to the shortstop Francisco Lindor, who threw it to the first baseman Jerry Young, and JT Reno is out. JT Reno, you over one. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Zach's gonna pitch, gonna raise Stott and running board. Runners catch gonna strike 1-0-1. And Zach's gonna pitch, gonna raise Stott. Running catch gonna strike 2 0-2. And Zach's gonna pitch, gonna raise Stott and running board. And Bryson Stott asks for a timeout, y'all. And Bryson Stott can right in the bat box and hit some base runs. What you say? What Story said? We hire. Expect you to know them. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. And Zach's gonna pitch when he's soccer running board. Swing and a miss, and I strike three, and Bryson Stott's down. Bryson Stott, you 0-1 with your first strikeout. We know the stop swinging the dirt, okay. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Armando Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the top of the second. Here we go. Zach's gonna pitch, gonna be Armando going forward. Ronnie's catching gonna strike 1-1. And Zach's gonna pitch, gonna be Armando going forward. You swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Zach's gonna pitch, gonna be Armando going forward. Ronnie's catching goes balls 1 and 2. I can't say his last name. It's three. It's Thornton. Three Orton. It's all the same as last name, so. And Zach's gonna be Armando going forward. And Armando Sosa lines out to the shortstop for Sesco Lindor. And Armando Sosa, you over one. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going to the Phillies have 1 run, the Mets have 0 run. We're on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the back. Let's see the Mets getting to turn the back at the bottom of the second. It's still 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 Mets players to the back at the bottom of the second will be Jared Young, AJ Ewing, and Ronnie Mauricio. I think that's AJ Mauricio. They get the name right. He's not a strikeout guy. Stacy, they were asking about you yesterday, Stacy. The Phillies did good in the game yesterday, man. Stacy, where were you at? You missed the stream yesterday, Stacy. Oh, you missed the stream yesterday. And we're asking you to be like the good luck charm yesterday. You wouldn't know where to be found, but so you were looking for you yesterday and you didn't show up, so. I think it was son that was saying when he states in the comment, we the one telling this name to be good luck charm, and you wouldn't know where to be found, so. Now state shows the name states wasn't streamed yesterday, was named under the national stream just and at all. Was it on Monday, it was Wednesday or Thursday, so it's also in it. We got the Jersey ones on. So coming at the bat for the Mets, we had Jerry Young at the bat for the Mets. No Mets face on main, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Lewin got a pitch for Jerry going forward. Run that catch to go to strike one is 0-1. And Zach Lewin got a pitch for Jerry going forward. And Jerry Young asked for a timeout, y'all. And Jerry Young give up in the bat box to some of these balls. And Zach Lewin got another pitch for Jerry going forward. He's swinging that when that's a 5 balls 0-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for Jerry going forward. Right now, catch those balls 1 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got in the pitch and Jerry going boy. And Jerry Young flies out to second base and fights to stop. And Jerry Young is out. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have AJ Ewing next to bat for the Mets. The Mets play some base. One out, top of the bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for you, AJ. Get ready for it. Right in that catch goes, balls 1-0. Yeah, AJ Ewing, yep, that's the guy. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, AJ. Get ready for it. Right in that catch goes, ball 2 is a 2-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, AJ. Get ready for it. And AJ Ewing next for time on you. And AJ Ewing get right in the red box to some base homes. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch on you, AJ. Get ready for it. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And AJ Ewing wins the first base for the Mets. And AJ Ewing singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, Brandon Morris. Willie Morris, first Stock couldn't get it. And then Morris couldn't get it. Like, damn. Like, Stock just tried to get that ball. And then why would you, damn. I mean, and then Morris couldn't get it at the end. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Ronnie Mauricio next to bat for the Mets, and we got one Mets fan on first base, one out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for you, Ronnie, going, swinging the miss, and that strike one is 0-1. Oh, there you go, Winston. I wonder what you wearing. What I said, no fan for you and your family during this hard time. Sorry for your loans. I forgot to pay for stores last night, damn it. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Ronnie, great for it. Ronnie catches those balls, 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Ronnie, get ready for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. That's true. Star Wars did give the cat the best life he could give him. So, I say anybody who's his pet dying, they always say they give him the best life they could give him. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Ronnie, get ready for him. And Zach Wheeler threw a pitch over to his first baseman, right over, and then he tried to throw it over the right side. Right side tried to take him out. Like, it's a 2-on-1 kind of situation. And he ended up on second base. Like, what in the situation just happened here? Wait, let's look at this again. First Vice hit the ball. Then he throws it over the side. Trey throws it back to Vice. Vice couldn't get it. Then Trey gets it back. Hey. And a throwing error by the shortstop Trey Turner on a pickup attempt. Damn it, Trey. And then we're going to pitch Ronnie. And Ronnie Mauricio grinds out to the second base and inviting Star to do it to the first base and vice versa. Ronnie Mauricio is out. But AJ Ewing makes the third base. Trey Turner was going to mess up a defensive play. And that could have been like a double play kind of thing. You just messed that whole thing up. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Red Eddie. And that's the bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on third base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, buddy. Get ready for him. And Red Eddie flies out to the left fielder, Amanda Sosa. That's when the first pitch, Red Eddie flies out. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So score the Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 0-1. Just end the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies and turn the bat at the top of the third. And that was one of the Phillies. And the three Philly players to the bat top of the third will be Trey Turner, Kyle Swell, and Vice Over. Trey Turner is 1-1 with a double and a run. Kyle Swell is 1-1. And Vice Over is 1-1 with RBI. One of these days, Star Wars, you're going to be wrong again because you're saying Trey Turner sucks, on the defense side, but Trey Turner not suck on the hitting side, so, you're going to be wrong again. You're going to be wrong again when Star Wars, because you're saying Trey sucks now. the rest of this game, he starts showing you all, proving you wrong again. You don't wish you hadn't said that. You don't wish you hadn't said that, so you hadn't wrote that. So every time Star Wars says that a player on the Phillies side, it always backfires on him. You know, to make him look bad. So it's one of those things where once Star Wars shouldn't say that. And then if it backfires on him, it's gonna be like one of those things where I shouldn't have said that. And there's movie they got canceled because they got the money to do the movie, so we got that canceled. So when you put the sad emoji for Wednesday, what happened? So coming to the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on 0 out top third. That's got a victory. Troy Green will run the catch goes to Ball New. That's in the victory. Troy Green. And Trey Turner reaches on the ground ball to the third base and Red Maney. Victor William pending. The Mets want to be like the Phillies. I was wondering why you were sad, because, um, so coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Caswell next to bat the Phillies. We got one feedback on first base, zero outs about the top of the third. Here we go. Zach's got a victory. Swerve, get ready for it. Running catch goes to ball 2-0. Zach's got no victory. Swerve, running catch goes to ball 2-0. Yeah, well, you not why you worried about the Mets finding a manager? Like, why you worried for? It's not your team, not the team that you root for. So why you should be worrying for him? And Zach's gonna be swinging, going, swinging the man, not strike one is a 2-1. And Zach's gonna be swinging, going. Running catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-1. I know, but I'm just saying, like, the Mets are doing the same thing the Phillies are doing. They fired the regular manager, and then they have the interim. They got the guy that's the bench coach to come the interim manager for the season, and then. And Zach's gonna eventually scoring going. And Zach's to pitch over to his first baseman Jerry Young to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base bat. Figure to win at first base. Yeah, when we got rid of the Bob Thompson, it made everything better. What are you trying to say? Look what happened when we got rid of our Thompson. Because when he says to get rid of boneheaded Tom, not even dumbass to I mean, just yeah, so I don't know why you're gonna say that. I'm gonna get yeah, my time to you. And that's gonna eventually just strike when he's going. Swing the wins strike to 3-2. So we count. And that's gonna eventually so we when that is well forward and Castro is well then makes the first base for the Browns. And this Castro is first ball of the game. So the face that Castro on first base and Trey Turner on second base. Yeah, I know I heard about that. Yeah, I heard that. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have White Sox next to bat the Phillies. We have Philly Bears on first and second base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Urbanization, urbanization, urbanization. And Zach's got a pitch connect with Bryce ready for it. Running catch goes to balls 1-0. Rice got the green everything on. The cleats to the Bengals. You better do something. And Zach's gonna fish gonna play Rice get ready for it. Running catch goes to ball 2-0. And see, Star Wars gets it. He on the Harper train. He's on the part of the Harper fan bandwagon. Yeah, 'cause you know. And Zach's gonna fish gonna run you Rice get ready for it. Oh man! I thought that was a home run. Damn. And Weishaupt flies out to the right field and calls him an inning. And Weishaupt is out. And Trey Turner makes the third base. Weishaupt, you 1 for 2. That could have went. I was thinking that was gonna go out. Weishaupt felt bad about that one. Damn, he thought that was a home run. So okay, Rice, that could have been a home run if we went a little bit further out. We're coming up next to bat for the Phillies. We have Alec Bohm next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly fans on first base and third base. 1 out, about the top of the third. Here we go. Alec Bohm, get Trey home. And Zach's got a pitch coming for you. Alec, ready for it. Running catch goes strike 1-1. And Zach's got another pitch coming for you. Alec, ready for him. Oh. Dang it. And Alec Bohm, why would you line into an unassisted double play? Alec Bohm lines into an unassisted double play to the first baseman, Jerry Young. Coswell was out at first base. But we say Alec Bohm is terrible, but he's voted into the next round the All-Star MLB All-Star voting zone. Right? We can say Alec Bohm and Rice is started terrible, but they both move on to the next round. They move on to the round 2 of the MLB All-Star voting zone. What's that tell you right there and there, guys? Are they terrible? Because that's what I'm just saying. Because Rice has started out of them making it on the All Star on the MLB All Star National League roster. What's that going to tell you? Are they terrible? No, because and that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score the Phillies at 1-1. The Mets at 0-1. We on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turning back. Let's see the Mets can turn it back at the bottom of the third, and it's still 1 of the Phillies. And the 3 Mets players to the back at the bottom of the third being Luis Torrens, Carson Manini, and Juan Soto. So you say that now, so was that one stings. But if he makes it on we go to National All-Star roster, then it means that will tell you right there. Then that's not that terrible then, because then that would just tell you a whole lot of things. Because that would backfire. That would backfire. If you say that. You shouldn't say somebody's terrible. We're gonna be part of the All-Star weekend and stuff soon. Never say that. So coming at the bat for the Mets, we have Luis Torino going to bat for the Mets. No Mets face, no base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in the way. Lewis great for him. Winston, you will wait on that one. Running catch goes strike 1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch in Lewis great for him. Running catch goes to balls 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch in the way. Lewis great for him. Running catch goes to strike 2 to 1-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch in Lewis great for him. And Luis Torino asks for time on young Luis Torino says so deriving the bat to some base move. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got another pitch connect with. Lewis, great for him. And that we got anot Right now, catcher goes to roll two, the 2-2. Yeah, all that was 2, and it goes down to 2-13. But is that weird? Got another pitch gonna play Lewis Gray for him. He's swinging. Right now, catcher goes to roll three, the 3-2, the full count. Is that weird? Got another pitch to Lewis Gray for him. Swinging the miss, not strike during Lewis Trina's out. Lewis Trina got to strike the F out by Zach Wheeler. But sitting that messed up again, you. Second strike was Zach Wheeler, 2 games. But Zach Wheeler's our ace. You see that? Coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Carson Manning next to bat for the Mets. No Mets plays on base. 1 out, 5 in the third. Here we go. That win got a pitch to Carson Manning booing. Swinging the maze, not strike on his own one. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, getting away Carson Manning booing. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, getting away Carson Manning booing. Swinging the maze, and that strike two is a 1-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, getting away Carson Manning booing. Right now, catch goes the ball two, the 2-2. And that we're gonna visit causing Greenbank, causing any as for Taiwan, causing any given the virus baseball. That we're gonna visit causing Greenbank. And causing any runs out to the second base and right side due to the first base and right off in time. Causing any down. The one thing that's good is gonna get in the cable bay. At least she'll keep this time so that at least she watches cable mainly. Because I don't want her to be like getting it back in the next minute she don't use it and then you want to get rid of it again and be like, come on now. Because I don't want her to be wasting doing that because then, gonna get cable, you paying for it. So if you're gonna get it, you're gonna pay for it. You want to pay the cable bill for it. Can't keep the return it when you don't want it anymore. Then you can't be doing that because you want to get something, keep it. Don't just keep don't keep on sending it back because then. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch, and so coming next to bat for the Mets, we have one song next to bat for the Mets. No Mets fans on base. 2 outs, top of the bottom of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, gonna be one. Running catch goes ball no. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, one. Running catch goes strike 1-1. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, one. Running catch goes ball 2-2-1. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, one. Going swing that was the 5 balls to 2-2. Oh, you meant to write the K's to the M's on Wednesdays. It's okay, you messed up. You meant to write the K's, not the M's. Yeah, sometimes was that you press the wrong. What's that? You keep pressing the wrong keys on your phone. You meant to press 2K. You meant to press the letter K twice, and then you press 2M. So next time you gotta look at that keyboard on your phone screen and make sure you're hitting the K's and not the letter M. Because I'm confused. Just for that reasoning. And that really got another pitch can there when you want running catch goes to all 3-3-2 people game. Then we're gonna pitch you want when you want. Running catch goes that strike three and one solo is down. One solo you gotta strike the F out by Zach Wheeler go send that mess out again. Yeah, so running third strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 3 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's cool. The Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 0 winners in the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies turn the bat top of the phone. And that was one of the and it's still one of the Phillies. The three Philly players did the bat at the top of the pole me. Brandon Morris, Derek Hill, and JT Middle. Brandon Morris is 0 for 1. Darren Hill was 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and J.T. Hill was 0 for 1. So you do remember when states don't put you don't put 3K when it hits when it's 3Ks you don't put 3K when Winston's watch the three when Stars watch the 3Ks you don't put the letter K 3 times. So that's because you don't do that for anything. Yeah, so you should remember that. It was this first game. None of them go there and stuff. Make it look like bad with the seats and everything. Get the pillows on the floor. Everything's gonna go bad again. And so now I'm just the game so I can finish that and then I can get next to bed like a bed because tomorrow is a big fun day for me because I gotta do some custom clothes and then all that stuff. So at least I look decent for Sunday for church. Gotta be there early and what I'm supposed to be doing. So all that stuff. So tomorrow's gonna be a rainy day, so it's gonna be good to be in the house. So he said Wednesdays. He said 3Ks in a row is just wrong. Why are you saying 3Ks in a row is just wrong? How wrong is that? That's not wrong. No, so Wednesday is not wrong. It's not stop Wednesday. Star Wars is not annoying. Sometimes Star Wars could be away from his phone and stuff. Doesn't mean he annoying people. He's just away from his phone sometimes. Like sometimes people can be away from their phones. Doesn't mean they may have the stream open, but they're not looking at. They may be not looking at their phone, or they could have got their phone on with the stream on and walk to the bathroom or something. You can't always say somebody's not paying attention. Don't do that. And coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, top of the phone. Here we go. Zach got a pitch going to Brandon Marsh. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike on the one. That's going to pitch Marsh. Running catch goes strike 2 on 10. That's going to pitch Marsh. Swinging the foul was on 10. That's going to pitch Marsh. Swinging the foul was still on 10. That's going to pitch Marsh. Swinging the foul was still on 10. That's going to pitch Marsh. Ready for a swing. The minute not strike 3. Brandon Marsh is down. Brandon Marsh, you over 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Derek Hill next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on eight. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Zach got a pitch coming away. Derek away for one. He swing that one as a 5 balls on one. And Derek Hill goes down right there. See, the one time when Derek Hill we up the bat, Winstead don't win the steam at all. And that's the thing. You want to see Derek Hill play, See, I tell you, Winstead, every time Derek Hill comes to the bat, you be not in the stream at all. So you missing it, you know. You missed it yesterday when they're here when hit that home run. You were not even in the stream, so you come to the stream after you already hit it, and then it's like literally you missed when it happened. Well, I don't know about that. You know, I mean anything is possible. And Zach's gonna risk gonna run you, and Derek Ray Bowen. Ronnie's catch goes balls on the one, and Zach's gonna risk with Derek Ray Bowen. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2-1. And Zach's gonna pitch gonna be Derek Gray going. He's swinging in with the 5 balls to 2-2. Well, if you got the MLB app on right now, you can actually see the actual game and see what's going on. So you can actually see what's going on with things. So you got the app on when you can actually see what's going on. And Zach's gonna eviscerate Derek Gray going. Swinging the miss, and that's strike three, and Darren Hill's down. Darren Hill, you over 2. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had JT Realmuto next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Zach's got a pitch, and then JT running catch goes, balls on out. Zach's got a pitch, JT ready going. Don't catch that. Ah, he couldn't catch that. Damn, he dropped that one. JT run. And he dropped that running grass, and JT Realmuto, one of my first stoppers saying JT Realmuto got a double on. JT Realmuto got a hit. He's 1 for 2 on. This is JT Realmuto's ninth double on the 2026 season on the fly ball to right center field. The right center fielder, AJ Ewing. That's what AJ couldn't catch him. No, nobody never said they don't want you here. Wednesdays. Everybody wants you here. I do. Slim does. Wednesday. I mean, like Star Wars. Star Wars does not hate you though. Just because he's not looking at his phone right now, and doesn't mean he's not. Just because he's not by his phone right now, doesn't mean he doesn't want you. He wants you here. We're all friends here, so nobody hates you or anything. Wednesday, nobody hates you or anything. Stop having a negative mindset, thinking somebody don't want you here, because nobody don't want you here. Nobody ever said they don't want you here. So nobody has a hatred towards you. You putting that hatred thing in your brain, thinking so just because somebody don't look at the stream and look at the and they're not near their phone doesn't mean that they don't want you. They don't want you. Because Star Wars never said he never once said he don't want you to be in here. He always like you being here. So you know that. So don't start thinking that he got something against you because he don't. And coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we have Vice Stock next to bat the Phillies. You got one big man, second base, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Zach's got a pitch, he stop running, catch goes ball to new. Zach's got a pitch, he stop running, catch ball 2 new. Zach's got a pitch, he stop running, catch goes the ball 3 new. Yeah, Star Wars, can you please tell Wednesdays that you don't hate him and that you appreciate him being here? Because he's starting to have that negative mindset that you think that you don't want him to be here. And he keeps on trying to think that you don't want you to be, and he keeps on saying that you annoy him and stuff. You need to stop saying it. Just because you weren't even in the stream 5 minutes ago. You just left the stream to go do something, and you weren't even in the stream. And he tried to say like you were just annoying him. You weren't even in the stream 5 minutes ago. You just came back, so now he just make you feel like you just doing stuff, and it's like it's not nice to do that. Because he already here calling you out and trying to make you look like you're a bad person when you're not. So. And that we're gonna invest gonna and that's gonna invest we start running cats goes to strike 1 3 1. That's gonna invest start running cats goes to strike 2 to 3 and 2 for game. And that's gonna invest start ready 1. And right to start that's what time on right start in the back so and it's on base on see once that Star Wars don't hate you. You always thinking that just because somebody don't look at their phone at the time that you want them to look at the messages, they like, you don't know what Winston could have been. Winston, you don't know what Stars was doing while he was out the stream. You don't know what he was doing, so you can't just start assuming that he's ignoring everything. If he put his phone down for a second to go get some dinner or something, he's not by his phone. Like what you want him to do, And Zach's gonna officially reverse him going boom. And Weinstein grinds out to the first baseman Jerry Young. Right, what's that? Right, Star Wars said he's on his laptop. So he not. Sometimes he will leave the stream, like leave the stream and go do something and come back. So you gotta understand that. Yeah, because when he always has a reason to get up to go to the bathroom or get dinner or something. He don't have to be glued to his damn laptop. You know. But that's a good thing you love Star. We said that you love Star Wars as a brother, so so. And ready to start you over too with your first strikeout. And that's the odds of the Phillies. So score the Phillies at 1-1. The Mets at 0-1. They move on to the bottom of the board, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turning back. Let's see the Mets getting turning back at the bottom of the board. The three Mets fans to the back at the bottom of the board. Revolt Chen. Francisco Lindor and Jerry Young. Yeah, see? Mr. Always is watching the stream, my stream on his laptop, so sometimes you gotta leave the stream to go do other stuff and then come right back. So if Star Wars missed something that's going on in the stream, or he missed like a play I just said, he'll come back and he'll know he missed that. See, cause Wednesday, see, Star Wars say he like watching my stream on the laptop better than the phone because so yeah, cause streams on the laptops are good too. You can still write in the chat the same way as you would do on the phone though. So either way. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we have Vocek in the bat for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 0 outs. Top of the bottom of the board. Here we go. So we got a pitch for Vogue. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to strike one zone one. And then we're gonna pitch for Vogue. Get ready for it. Swinging down to 5 0 2. And then we're gonna pitch for Vogue. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to balls 1 and 2. Yeah, cause I usually like looking at people's streams on the laptop because it's easy for you to like send the super chats and everything, and also join the person's memberships thingies too on the laptop because then you could do that. Because the phone you can't really do that. So is that when got into the fifth connect where you vote, where you vote, it moves all the way down to the third base line, and vote check run around first, stop a second, and vote check. This is vote check got double on. This is vote check's 13 double on the 2026 season on the ground ball to the left fielder, Amanda Sosa. Dang it, Armando. You had to mess up that play. Only thing you're missing, you're missing the O in Armando's name. It's Edmundo. You have to put the O after the D because it's Armando. So you got the O after the D. So that's the second D. Yeah. So just letting you know that. And coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor. Next to bat for the Mets, we got one Mets player in second base. 0 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Lindor going for it. Right now, catch goes to Rose 1-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Lindor going for it. Right now, catch goes to Rose 2-0. You have to say blame when Star Wars, not blame. It's blame. It's BLAM. Yeah, so. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Lindor going for it. And Francisco Lindor grinds out to the second base and invites his stop to throw it to the first base and invites over in time. And Vocek remains to third base and Francisco Lindor is out. Uh-oh. There go Rapid Fire Reaper 07's in the chat, yo. To ring the bell. See what's going on. Well, we got one. So, Rapid Fire Reaper, you came at the right time, though. Well, you didn't come at the right time. Well, we came in just in time because you thought you were going to miss this stream, so. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Jerry Young next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player in third base. One out, bottom of the board. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch to Jerry Grayboard. Right now, catch goes to balls 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch to Jerry Grayboard. He swinging that one to 5 balls 1-1. And Trey with that fit with that fit first that bat was awesome. Oh yeah, Trey, yeah. Get Trey Turner, yep. And that we're gonna the Fish gonna go Jared Grayboy. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. Oh, Wednesday said to you, Weaver. He said, ring the bell, Weaver. Well, if he has a bell to ring, and that we got another pitch gonna ring Jared Grayboy. Running catch goes the ball 3-1. And that we got another pitch gonna ring Jared Grayboy. And running. He's swinging that goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Jerry Young wins the first base for the Mets. And Jerry Young singles on line drive to the right field of Brandon March. And the Mets tied the game. So scored the Mets have 1-1, the Phillies have 1-1, the Mets have 1-1, and the Mets will get their first run scored in the bottom of the fourth thanks to the road chain. The Mets got the ball, damn it. You know. Yeah. Yeah, the 1-0 game now just turned into a tie game. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have AJ Ewing next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, one out. Top of the phone, here we go. So we're gonna miss when you AJ Ewing born. And AJ Ewing grinds into a fourth out, really by the shortstop Trey Turner. Jerry Young is out of second base, but AJ Ewing advanced to first base. I'm not sure you can blame Marshall Sosa for that one, Star Wars you can. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Ronnie Machado connects to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Zach Wood got a pitch in the ring. Ronnie Grapevine. Zach Wood do a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that AJ Ewing get the first base back. They get 10-1 at first base. And pitcher Zach Wheeler picks off AJ Ewing at first on a throw to the shortstop Trey Turner. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's good. The Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 1-1. Tie base for game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies inning to turn the bat top of the fame. And the three Philly Phillies the bat top of the fame will be Armando Sosa, Trey Turner, and Cal Silver. Armando Sosa's over one. Trey Turner's 1-for-2 with a double. I think they get it right. Did it right? Yeah, the same. Armando Sosa over one. Trey Turner is 1-for-2 with a one, and Kyle Silver is over one. Is 1-for-1 with a walk. Where's the other one? Yeah, we do need to fix that. And see when you come back Wednesday, you see the game starts, and now you come back. You see, the Phillies always mess up a game. As soon as Wednesday release the stream, the Phillies start playing, letting the Mets get back in the game. See that Wednesday when you leave the stream, then all of a sudden the Phillies start messing up. Yep, see, they start messing up. Well, the Phillies are trying to get to the postseason. They're trying to get there. The vote to Red October, we in June, so the vote there, we got a couple more months to go. We got July, we got August, and then we got September, and then October is when the playoffs start, the postseason starts. So the Phillies want to get in there, and then that's one thing, they want to get in there. So coming up the bat for the So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Armando Sosa coming back for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 0 outs out of the fifth. Here we go. Zach's gonna be in Mondo the way he born. He's swinging down with the foul tip is on one. And Zach's gonna pitch me in Mondo the way he born. And Amando so sad for time on you. And Amando so to get right in the back like some more baseballs. 4 games all we need. Well, this one is a 3-game series with Zach, so it only takes you got to win in 3 games, so you know. Yeah, they did come back in 4 games and win in DC. They did, and that's gonna eventually run the way going. Swing the miss and that strike three, and Amanda Sosa's out. Amanda Sosa, you're over 2 with your first strikeout. Let's see. I'm gonna answer that question for you right now. Wednesday said when the All-Star break comes. Let me tell you that one. So the All Star break is in July, so the Phillies got a couple more games in June against the Mets, and then they got to play the Pirates, and then the All Star break starts around like starts around the All-Star break is after the Phillies play your Detroit Tigers around like July 10th to the 12th. Then the All-Star break is after that on the 13th to the 14th. So like the 13th to like the 15th is when the All-Star weekend starts. Cause you have the home run derby on July 13th at 8 p.m. Then you know that's on Netflix, and then you have the All-Star game on Tuesday, July 14th. You know, right there the next day, and then the MLB draft supposed to be like the next day, like the 15th and stuff like that. Someone run the draft, and then all the stuff all stuff we can start till July 13th. So yeah, so I know we're gonna do that anyway. That's your favorite team right there Wednesday. So I just want to let you know that's your team right there. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next about the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. That's gonna pitch me, Trey Turner flies out shortly to center fielder AJ when Trey turns out. Trey Turner 1 for 3. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have Couch one next about the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. There's gonna pitch me swinging when the catcher rolls one out. There's gonna pitch me swinging when the Couch one flies out to center fielder AJ when and Trey Turner and Couch was down. And Couch will be 1 for 2. And that's the end to the Phillies. So it's going to the Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 1-1 top of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the bin, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the red. See the Mets need to turn the red at the bottom of the bin. The 3 Mets play at the red at the bottom of the bin with me. Ronnie Machado, Brent Beatty, and Louis Sereno. So what's that? You done being a Mets? You done being a Tigers fan now? Nay, you done being a Tigers fan already? Nay, you switching up on the Detroit Tigers. That's saying something. Yo, Winston's not being a Detroit Tiger fan no more. He trying to, yeah, so coming to bat for the Mets, we have Ronnie Magino coming to bat for the Mets. No Mets fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Now, right, River, you should not have said that. Don't say that you want them to see the. No, don't say you want Dodgers to win the World Series again. Don't say that. Because the Dodgers are the reason why the lockouts happen next year. So Don't say that. Don't say that. Cause now you make me mad just for saying that. Yeah, so why would you even say you want the Mets, the Dodgers to win the World Series again? Come on now. Not you. I'm not talking about you, Winston. I'm saying what Red Five we were saying. Red Five we were saying that he want to see the Dodgers win the World Series again. I'm not talking about you, Winston. I'm talking about what we were saying. He said he want to see the Dodgers win the World Series again. I said don't say that because now because the Dodgers are the reason why the lockout's happening. So not it's not you. I was reading what Weaver said. He said he want to see the Dodgers win the World Series. I'm like, you wish for that? Nah, 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 nah. That's a problem right there. Always say that don't. Okay, I didn't read it right. I say you don't want to see them win the World Series again. Okay. Well, we don't even know if the Dodgers will make it in the postseason. Now that's the question there. When Johnny runs out to the second base and runs out to the first base and runs home. Yeah, thanks for telling me Wednesday because I didn't read it. I didn't see the don't part. So, oh, you don't want to see that? Okay, I was reading it wrong. I was reading it wrong. My bad. I was reading it wrong. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Whit Vandigan next to bat for the Mets. No Mets face on leads. One out, bottom of the fifth, and here we go. I read it wrong, guys. So and that we got victory. Very money catch goes balls 1-0. They're gonna let you rest running swing that foul was 1-1. They're gonna let you and Zach we're gonna let you run. Money catch goes ball 2-2-1. Then we're gonna let you rest swing the mid strike 2-2-2. Then we're gonna let you rest swing the foul 2-2. Then we're gonna let you break away born. Swinging the mids and not strike 3. And Reddy's Reddy got strike the F out by Zach Wheeler go sit in there midst you. Four strike for Zach Wheeler 4 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Louis Jr. next to bat for the Mets. No Mets face on base. 2 outs, top bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And then we got first Freeman was great for it. And Louis Jr. grounds out to second base and invites to start through the first base and invites time in time. And Louis Jr. down. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So score the Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 1-1 top base for game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see what the Phillies and the turn the red top of the sixth. And the 350 Phillies to the red top of the sixth will be Bryce Harper, Alabama, and Randy Morris. Bryce Harper is 1 for 2 with RBI. Alabama is over 2 to strikeout. And Randy Morris is over 2 to strikeout. It means that the MLB players association did not want a salary cap, and the owners want a salary cap, so they're going to disagree and not fight any baseball. That's true. That's true, Wednesdays, because the MLB owners want a salary cap, and and the players don't want a salary cap. The players don't want a salary cap because then it's hard for them to get players and stuff. Do all that stuff like to get free agencies and all that. The salary cap's gonna hold everything back, so it's not gonna be fair if you do that. But then you kind of messing it. Okay, they think they should have a salary cap like the NFL. No, they shouldn't have it like the NFL because that would be terrible. Because then because you have one, then it's gonna be hard to get players and stuff. If you do that. So look at how much the Dodgers spend on getting players. Weaver. Yeah, and that's why people mad that the Dodgers keep getting everybody. So yeah, because if we have no baseball next year, then how the players gonna make money? Okay, so the MLB draft is gonna be so the MLB draft is gonna be Saturday on the 11th, and then okay, so the MLB draft is gonna be on the 11th, guys. So July 11th is gonna be the MLB draft, which I don't know how they're gonna have the draft on the 11th, which makes sense in a way, because the Phillies play a game that day anyway, so that kind of makes it not gonna work. Like, how you gonna have to draft the day before you have like all the odds? Yeah, that makes no sense right there. Because if you look at this, the Phillies got a freaking game on the 11th, so how you gonna have to draft on that day? So that don't make no sense right there. Yeah, that don't make no sense right there. Yeah, that don't make no sense right there. MLB, how you gonna have it like that? And that's just not gonna win. And then they're gonna have the feature game and the home deficit 13, and then yeah, and then yeah. So I don't know why they had the draft on the Saturday, the same day that the teams got baseball games. Like literally, you can want to tune to the draft and stuff, but they can't because then it's kind of like he's sending the message, kind of like that's a bad idea what they did there, because now we ain't going to go to the MV draft, and now it's on the same day that the Phillies got a game, so it's like literally that's just kind of like that kind of sucks in a way. It ain't going on. It might maybe be wrong. You ain't gonna want to make you feel wrong. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Adam Wong in the bat for the Phillies. We got Vice Talk in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. Zeros. Top of the sixth inning, Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. His ass gonna pitch, gonna be Vice, get ready for win. And that's gonna pitch me Vice swing the foul one. That's gonna pitch me Vice swing the strike 2-2. They're gonna pitch me Vice swing the foul 0-2. And that's gonna pitch me Vice, get ready for win. He swings it down, goes right to the ground. That's single. And Vice makes the first base for the fans. And right so we got a hit. He's one, he's 2 for 3 on. And right so his singles on line drive to center field and AJ he went. So then next to bat the Phillies, you have Adam on next to bat the Phillies. You got one big fan first base. 0 outs. Top of the sixth, here we go. Zach's gonna eventually Allen going to catch swing at 5-1. They're gonna eventually Allen going to go on one. Zach's gonna eventually Allen. Adam Bone, why would you grind into a double play? To the third baseman, Brett Beatty, to the second baseman, Ronnie Ruchino, to the first baseman, Jerry Young. Right side was out of second base, Adam Bone was out of first base. Adam Bone, you ruined the double plays. What the hell? A second double play for Adam Bone. Come on in. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Brandon Morrison next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, top of the sixth, here you. Zed's got a victory. Morris great for a swing and a minute, strike on the one. Zed's got another victory. Morris running catch go to the ball 1-1. Zed's got another victory. Morris swinging and minutes, and that's strike 2 to 1-2. And Zed's got another victory. Morris great for one. Running catch go to the ball 2 to 2-2. Like. And Zed's got another victory. And Morris great for one. Swinging and minutes, and that's strike 3. Randy Morris is out. Randy Morris, you're 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. He ran in 320. Yeah, just going like damn. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So let's go with the Mets. The Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 1-1. Still top base for good man, gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turning the bat. The Mets getting turning the bat at the bottom of the sixth. The three Mets players to the bat at the bottom of the sixth because of an inning. Juan Soto and Bochen. I know, right? Like, can anybody hit? Because literally, it's still stuck at a 1-1 game. It's still stuck at 1-1. Like, literally, either team didn't move, didn't even try to advance the damn score. So, like, literally, like, at least advance the score and mean something. Second at a 1-1 game, which is like, They got 1-1. It's just gonna get tiring over time because then it's like, oh, you mean over over Zach Trenton? Yeah. Yeah, in the final room because Fox on the wing. There was no food in here. The Fox on the wing. Coming at the bat for the Mets, we had Colton and Inning in the bat for the Mets. The Mets face on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 16 young. That really got a pitch for you, called single inning bowling. Running catch goes, balls 1-0. And that really got a pitch for you, called single inning bowling. And Colton and Inning flies out to the right fielder, Brandon March. And Colton and Inning is out. And then he's about to get that ball, and then here comes Brandon March. I got this. And coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto next to bat for the Mets. No Mets has on base. 1 out. 5 in the 6 inning. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Juan. Go any boy swinging that with the 5 on 1. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Juan. Go ready for a running catch goes ball for the 1. And that was a nice play by Brandon Marsh. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a good play. That was a good play. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Juan. Go any boy. Running catch goes ball 2-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Juan. Go any boy. Running catch goes ball 3-1. Let me go get my trash away, My trash is sitting on here. Give it myself, because And that we're gonna between 1 Soto runs out to the second baseman. Bryce started to do it to the first baseman. Bryce over in time, and 1 Soto's out. Coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Bojack next to bat for the Mets. No Mets fans on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6 inning. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Evo, great one. And Bojack grounds out to the third baseman, Alabama, who throws to the first baseman, Bryce over in time. And Bojack is out. And that's PS for the Mets. Let's go. The Phillies have 1-1. The Mets have 1-1. Top base for Game gentlemen. It's in the 6th inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies turn the bat top of 7. And the 3 Philly bats to the bat top of 7 will Derek Hill, JT Reno, Vice Star. Derek Hill is over 2 with 2 strikeouts. JT Reno is 1-2 with a double. And Vice Star is over 2 with a strikeout. Oh, Wednesday, you said March is a stud? Yeah, he is. That's why he got voted to the next round of the MLB All-Star voting. So, I one was starting home. So, that's the reason why, But keep on voting. You keep on voting for Brandon Marsh, guys, in the second round. Because the second round of the voting starts like on Monday. So everybody got to vote for Brandon Marsh. Versus start and Brandon Marsh and versus. Yeah, keep voting for Brandon Marsh. Versus start at home. And the second round of the All Star voting is on Monday because so they can make it all the way to being on the actual team roster. So for the National League All Star team. So we keep voting them and get them past the second round, and then to the next one, and then make it all the way to the roster. That'll be great because then. They're getting there. So we have to keep doing that so that way they can make it there. So, 'cause, so that way they can get there. So, yeah, your boy Derek Hill starts at the top of the seventh Wednesday. So, yeah, so what's the top game makes you nervous? Yeah, it doesn't make you nervous. Yeah. Here we go. So pitcher change for the Mets. So Zach Chernon is on pitch for night. Come to pitch for the Mets will be Hezekiah Vezion. Oh, here we go. What's up, Amber Brown? 7733. What's up? My day was good. It was a good Friday. So coming out the bat for the Mets, coming back for the Phillies, we have Derek Hill coming back for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on A's. 0 outs. Top of the seventh. Here we go. Hezekiah got a pitch for Derek already going. We swinging the miss, striking no one, and has to go in the victory. Derek ready rolling. You swing it down when you swing it down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Derek Hill will race the first base for the Phils. Derek Hill got a hit. Derek Hill got a hit. He's 1 for 2, young. He's 1 for 3, young. And Derek Hill singles on the ground ball to the third base and right fading. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had JT Reed. Next to bat for the Phillies, got one big man on first base. 0 outs, top of seven. Here we go. Hezekiah got a pitch getting away. JT get ready for him. Well, and Jason Reed grounds out to the first baseman, Jerry Young, and Derek Hill at second. Derek Hill at second base. And JT Reed is out. JT Reed, you 1 for 3. So coming in next to bat of the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock. Next to bat of the Phillies, we got one big man on second base. 1 out, top of seven. Here we go. Hezekiah got a pitch getting there for you. Where you Stock and ready for it. Running catch goes to Rose 1-0. And Hezekiah got another pitch getting there for Stock and ready for it. Running catch goes to Rose 2-2 now. And has a call got another pitch coming up for you. Stock away one. Running catch goes to strike one is a 2-1. And has a call got another pitch for stock away one. Running catch goes to ball three is a 3-1. And has a call got another pitch for stock away one. And that is ball four. And Weisenstadt is walking against the first base for the Phillies. This is Weisenstadt's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Weisenstadt on first base and Derek Hill on second base. Wait, just a call for coming on. Oh, took close out. Here we go. So the first substitution, guys, Justin Carver will pinch in for Armando Sosa. Hmm? Want to see Carver, boy? Here you go. Boy, Carver. Now you made a good choice right there. Take him on the run. And Justin Carver get a chance to play. He brushed up his eyes right there. Yeah, Justin Clark was pitching, this could go good or bad, so you're on the rook. Then coming up next to bat the Phillies, you got Justin Clark next to bat the Phillies, you got Philly Bears on first base, second base, one out, about top of seven, here we go. As the call got a pitch for Justin Greenboy. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-0. Yeah, what you say Wednesday? You said the Phillies need to do this for my vote Stars again. What about for me too, Wednesdays? What about for me too? You just gonna leave me out? What about for me, Like dang, you gonna say for Star Wars, but not for me, though. Wow, just leave me out of it. And as the call got another pitch, getting for you, Justin Greenboy. You swing it down with the 5 balls and 1-1. And has it going on the victory, Justin Greenboy. You're swinging down with the 5 balls and 1-2. And there's going to victory, Justin Greenboy. Catch goes the balls and swinging the 5 balls 1-1. Has it going on the victory, Justin Greenboy. Swinging and raising that strike 2 to 1-2. And, and there's going on the victory, Justin Greenboy. Running catch goes to strike 3. And Justin Crawford's out. Justin Crawford, you over 1 with your first strikeout. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Trey Turner. Next to bat the Phillies, we got Philly Bears on first base, second base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. As a call, got the pitch getting for you, Trey. Get ready for win. Swing in the miss, and running catch goes the balls 1-0. And as a call, got the pitch for you, Trey. Get ready for a swing in the miss. That's strike 1-1. As a call, got the pitch for you, Trey. Get ready for win. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And as a call, got the pitch for you, Trey. Get ready for win. Swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner will miss the first base for the field. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner's 2-4 young. And Trey Turner singles on a short line drive to the center to the left field. Juan Soto. And Vice stop in second base. So the Phillies have Vice went ahead. Trey Turner on first base and Vice stop in second base. And the Phillies had taken the lead. So it scored. The Phillies had 2 runs. The Mets had 1 run. And the Phillies get the second one score in the top of the 7 thanks to Darren Hill. And this game just got a little bit better, It went from a 1-1 game to a 2-1 game now. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had Cal Swerve. Next to bat the Phillies, we have Philly Bears on first and second base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. As the goal got a victory, so Swerve running catch goes the ball now. As the goal no victory, Swerve great and Cal Swerve lines out to the first baseman, Jerry Young. Cal Swerve's out. Cal Swerve, you 1 for 3. Cal Swerve, you 1 for 3. Stranded Trey Turner and right start on base. That's the Phillies. So it's because the Phillies had 2 runs. The Mets had 1 run. Then we went on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets and the red. Let's see the Mets going to turn the red at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Mets players to the red at the bottom of the 7 week. Francisco Lindor, Jerry Young, and AJ Ewing. I tell you, boy, Derek Hill is on fire on Wednesdays. Ever since we traded for him with the White Sox, Derek Hill has been contributing to this Phillies team. So literally on the field, at the plate, like just everything. So Like literally, you kind of say like, I know White Sox fans really hate that they gave Derrick Hill to the Phillies. I know Mets fans hate that they did that. I mean, White Sox fans hate that they traded Derrick Hill away to the Phillies. I know they feel bad about him. Cause like that was cause Jackson was coaching that playing so. And I'm gonna just say this for you, White Sox. Thank you, White Sox. Thank you, White Sox. Thank you, White Sox, for Derrick Hill. Thank you for that. Because White Sox, you should never give us Derrick Hill. Because now you see what happened. So I'm just saying thank you. I'm thanking the White Sox for giving us Derrick Hill because literally, this is why. You gotta thank them for that because, coming at the bat for the Mets, we have the system we're doing in the bat for the Mets. The Mets raised on 8-0. I was 5-7. Here we go. That we got a pitch can the try to get ready for it. And that we're gonna pitch can the way no get ready for it. Ready when swinging that when the catch goes strike on one. And that we're gonna pitch can the way you the new one's ready for it. Run the catch goes the ball's 1-1. Oh, and the Justin Cobb amazing game as a center fielder. Van switches from center fielder to right field for Darren Hill, and from right field to left field for Randy Marsh. So Marsh is in left, Cobb was and Randy Marsh is in left. I mean left field. Because Justin Cobb was in center field and Darren Hill was in right field. So all the switches and good. Hey. And that we're gonna fix him and doing great for it. The swing to make strike 2, 1-2. That we're gonna fix him and doing great for it. Swinging down with the 5 balls 1-2. Yeah, well, the White Sox were done for that. Give it your best player, then. You know? Yeah, you gotta thank the White Sox for that because they gave us Derek Hill, so, And yeah, they're playing good for the Phillies, so that's kind of saying a whole lot of things right now. And Zach would have got another pitch for him and doing great for it. He's swinging down as another 5 balls, still 1-2. So, it's how the Eagles say thank you, Giants, for the Saquon Barkley. Same thing we gonna say thank you, White Sox, for Derek Hill, so, hey, so it's kind of like, we say thank you, New York Giants, for Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. You said the same thing for the White Sox. Thank you, Derrick Hill. So it's a kind of combination of everything. And Zach when we got another pitch, and we know what he's doing. Right now, catch goes to roll 2 to 2-2. Well then, yeah, thank you, Patriots, for getting AJ Brown out of Philadelphia. Because he had an issue with the damn team. He had an issue with the Jim Hurts the whole time. So got him out of here. And then we're going to visit Manure Rainbow and Pacific Manure lines out to center fielder Justin Carver. And Pacific Manure is out. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, we even made a good point about that. The New England Patriots trading for AJ Brown. That was a good thing. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Jerry Young next to bat the Mets. The Mets raised on 8. One out, top bottom 7. Here we go. That we're gonna get a victory, Jerry Grayborn. Right now, catch the goes, the ball's 1-0. Yeah, we got rid of Diva AJ Brown, so you know. And that we're gonna victory, Jerry Grayborn. You swing it down with the 5-1-1. Yeah, get rid of the diva out of here because you don't want a diva on your damn football team. You don't want that. So, And that we're going to visit gonna win Jerry Grayborn. And Jerry Young flies out to center fielder Justin Carver, and Jerry Young is out. And Mr. People saying, man, he was really good for him, but that don't matter with the way he was treating his team. giving up. Yeah, AJ Brown was giving up. The cat complaining about he didn't get the baseball, the football, and all the time. He said he never got the football. And then when we give it to him, he was dropping it and stuff, and it was just a whole bunch of mess. And he was arguing with AJ. Then AJ Brown was getting in fights with Jalen Hurts and stuff. And it was just like, the way she went down the tubes, get mad at Jalen Hurts and not giving the baseball, not passing the football. And then when he does, he just can't catch it and stuff. So, you know. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have AJ Ewing next to bat for the Mets. The Mets ways on base. 2 outs, 5 and 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for AJ. Go ready for it. Run that catch goes balls on them. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for AJ. Go ready for it. And AJ Ewing, that's what time on you and AJ Ewing get right back in the red system of base runs. Yeah, AJ Brown always wanted the football and stuff. When he was not getting it, he was getting mad at Jalen Hurts for not giving passing the football. He was. It's a team sport. Same with baseball, right? And also the individual stats do come into play, though. So yeah. So that it's a team sport, but everybody does individual, whatever. Everybody does individual stuff to make help the team win the game. So you know. And Zach would have got an pitch for you, AJ Gray Bowen. Running catch goes the ball 2-0. Then we're going to pitch AJ running swing and miss and strike 1-2-1. Then we're going to pitch AJ swing and miss strike 2-2-2. Then we're going to pitch AJ Gray Bowen. Running catch goes the ball 3-3-2 for count. And then we're going to pitch AJ Gray Bowen. And that is ball for, and that is swinging the wing. And then he was, oh wait, they're gonna check that. Oh, the Mets are going there. The Mets said that was a ball. Oh, you knew your Mets. Why you challenged this shit? Anyway, the Mets challenged this shit. Now that's a ball. Come on. I can't believe the Mets did that. They challenged him, and the going to was overturned, and that's ball for him. AJ Ewing was walked and missed the first base for the Mets. Is that weird? You worked your first bat of the game. It had to be AJ Ewing. You got me ready for football just talking about it. I know. Well, talking about it is a good thing. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Ronnie McChune going next to bat for the Mets. We got one that's waiting on first base. 2 outs, 5 and 7. Here we go. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Ronnie. Ready for one. He's swinging down to 5-1. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Ronnie. He's swinging to 5-2. Yep, it's a ball, Wednesdays. They overturned it and said it was a ball. So that's a ball. Yeah. And that winning got another bitch gonna win Ronnie going born. And Ronnie was doing and that winning got another bitch Ronnie going born. And swing Ronnie catch go strike one, that winning bitch Ronnie won swing that 5 on 2. Then we Ronnie that would do a pitch over to his first base and vice hover to make sure that AJ Ewing got the first base bag, pick it to number 1 at first base. And that winning got another pitch when Ronnie going born. He swinging down to 5-2. Swing that's another 5-2. That winning got another pitch when Ronnie going born. And then when they do a pitch off this first base and vice over and makes that AJ even when they got the first base bag, they can take number 2 at first base. And that we're gonna be pitch can the way Ronnie Gray born. Swinging the miss and that strike then Ronnie would choose down. Ronnie would tell you gotta strike the when Jimmy got strike that by Zach Wiggle sitting in the Mets so you. Fifth strikeout for Zach Wiggle 5 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score with the Phillies at 2-1. The Mets at 1-1. That's in the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bad. Let's take the Phillies and then turn the red top of the 8th. And the 3 Philly Braves get red top of the 8th. Vice over at home with Brandon Marsh. Vice over was 2 for 3 with the RBI. At home was over 3 with strikeout. And Brandon Marsh is over 3 with 2 strikeouts. And we were saying, nice, let's keep adding them. And he was on the road now. Yeah, hold on. Give me once again. Yes, Reaper, that was an Oreo. Yes, it was. We went well. If you say that, if you say that. All right, here we go, yo. This game is really good tonight, yo. The pitch change for the Mets, so as it called rising on is on pitch tonight, come to pitch for the Mets. I mean, Colonial friends. Coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have so coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, top of the inning. Here we go. However, Nation. However, Nation. However, Nation. And Colonial friends got a pitch connected by Bryce Gray Bowen. He's swinging that one as the 5 balls on one. The Mets catcher looked like he got hit with a whiplash of a baseball. Well, you want a home run for myself. Let's see if we get one. Let's see if we get one. Let's see if we get one. And Colonial Burns got another pitch connected by Bryce Gray Bowen. Riding catcher goes the balls 1-1. And Colonial Burns got another pitch connected by Bryce Gray Bowen. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. It's a 1-2. And Colonial Burns got another pitch connected by Bryce Gray Bowen. Riding catcher goes the ball 2. It's a 2-2. And Colonial Burns got another pitch connected by Bryce Gray Bowen. Wow, I caught damn. If I said broke the bag. Wait. He's swinging that one go right into the grass and that's a single and Vital makes the first base for the Phillies. Hold on. Vital got nothing here. He's 3-4, young. And Vital singles on the line drive to the right fielder. Cost him an inning. Vital got on base. And he broke his Vital broke his bat. He on the piece of the broken bat in his hand. I know, right? What's up about that damn bag? That bag cheap as shit. I tell you, the baseball players, they had cheap bags. The winning bats ain't good. The winning bats be breaking so easily, you know. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have Adam Boone. Next about the Phillies, we got 150 fan first base, 0 outs, top of the eight. Here we go. Cause if then you got another pitch, can never you want for Allen. Oh my God, here we go again, yo. Adibone grinds into a double play. Third double play tonight for Adibone. Why you keep hitting double plays? Adibone grinds into a double play to the second baseman Ronnie Majuju, to the first baseman Jerry Young. Rice was out at second base, Adibone's out at first base. Three double plays for Adibone. Adibone, you suck in this damn game, man. You got three double plays. Are you kidding me? Mm-mm. You can call it again. Three double plays for Alabama. Alabama's terrible in this dang game. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to bat the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 2 outs, top of the eight. Here we go. Tony Perez got a pitch for you, Marsh. Ready for it. Swing and a miss. That strike one's on one. And Tony Perez got another pitch for you, Marsh. Ready for it. Running catch goes the balls 1-1. Oh, they got Ryan Cook and one the ball man. Yeah, Captain Church. I know everyone kept at the ball and didn't pick up button. Damn. And Tony Perez got another pitch for you, Marsh. Ready for it. And Randy Moss lines out to the left field of position I knew when Randy Moss is out. Randy Moss, you over 4 with your second strikeout. And Randy Moss, your batting average right now to 319. Damn. And that's 3 outs of the Phillies. Let's go with the Phillies at 2-1. The Mets at 1-1 and went to the bottom of the eighth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mets on the Mets. Let's see the Mets getting to the bat about 2 at the bat at the bottom of the eighth. And the three Mets players do at the bat at the bottom of the eighth will be Red Patty, Luis Torinos, and Carson Manini. What you saying? What you saying? You ready for the 4th of July? Yeah, well, that's on Saturday, so. Well, that's Saturday of next week, so. Yeah, that's Saturday of next week, so. Yeah, so, the fireworks shows and all that stuff. We hunting up the game. We turned over the game to the Phillies bullpen, which I know anybody gonna mess that up anyway. I can't trust the Phillies bullpen to even save a game because except for Deron, he can save a game, but everybody else not so much. So yeah, so. You got them battle records ready? Are you talking about for the you talking about for Ryan Cook and us? You talking about Weaver? The pitch change of the Phillies. So Zach Willis done pitching night coming pitch to the Phillies via Ryan Cook in. The Zach Willis won 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 run, 1 goal, 5 strikeouts, 0 home and 2.03 ERA. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we have Brett Baty going to bat for the Mets. No Mets race on 8, 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. And Ryan Cook got a pitch to Brett Baty flies out sharply to the right fielder, Darren Hill, and Brett Baty's out. So coming on, advanced substitutions. So Francisco Alvarez is going to pinch hit for Luis Torinos. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Alvarez next to bat for the Mets. Again, new Mets players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 8. Here we go. Francisco Alvarez asks for time on you. Francisco Alvarez give up in the bat box to some of base zones. And then he'll say the one. Then he'll about the home run tonight. It's a nice game that could have went out, and they also say a run here. Like yeah, then he was clutch. And Ryan Curry got a face game in Roy Alvarez got ready for it. Ryan that catch goes balls one of them. And Ryan Curry got a face game in Roy Alvarez got ready for it. Saving ones, catching home runs, and dropping home runs. He swinging down with the foul 6-1. And Ryan Curry got a face with Alvarez got ready for it. Wait, the Mets are challenging this? Why are the Mets challenging this? Why? That's a strike, yeah? That's a strike. Ryan that catch got a strike too. It's a winning team. Why would the Mets challenge that? That was a strike anyway. Why would you challenge that? Neither Mets. Why would you challenge that? I would say answer that question where people say has Ryan Cook been playing good this year the Phillies? I would say yeah. That was just one game that Ryan Cook messed up and it was really bad. But other than that, he's been doing all right for the Phillies. And Ryan Cook gonna pitch for Alvarez going to win. Ryan catch goes ball 2-2. And Ryan Cook gonna pitch for Alvarez going to win. He swing it down as a 5 balls to 2-2. Yeah, convenience stars both say yes to that Ryan Cook has been doing good. And Ryan Cook gonna pitch for Alvarez going to win. And swinging and missing that strike three, and Francisco Alvarez is out. Francisco Alvarez got strike that out by Ryan Cook and gonna send that mess back again here. First strikeout for Ryan Cook and 1 K. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we got Carson Reed next to bat for the Mets. No Mets face on base. 2 outs, top dominating. Here we go. And Ryan Cook got a pitch in the way Carson Reed going. Ryan catch goes to strike one is 0-1. He was saying good deal. I was saying for him and thought he got traded on the lease. No, the Phillies would never trade Ryan Kirkland away. Why would you think that, Reaver? The Phillies wouldn't do that. Mm-mm. And the Ryan Kirkland and the Phillies causing away born. Running catch goes strike 1. And Ryan Kirkland and the Phillies causing away born. Running catch goes balls 1-1. The Phillies would never think about trading Ryan Kirkland away or releasing him. No, they would never do that. And the Ryan Kirkland and the Phillies causing away born. He's swinging down when there's a foul tip. There's a 1-2. And Ryan Cook and the Fish going to be causing a rainbow. And Carson pops out to the third base and Adam Carson is out. That's the answer to the Mets. So it's going the Phillies at 2 runs, the Mets at 1-1. Let's end the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And we on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's do the Phillies going to turn the red top of the ninth. The 350 the red top of the ninth with Derek Hill, JT Marino, Roger Stein. Derek Hill is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a run. But JT Marino is 1 for 3 with a double. Roger Stein is over 2 with a walk and a strikeout. And by the way, guys, it's a low scoring Phillies game, so Right. So coming up the bat for the Mets, coming the bat for the Phillies, we had Darren Hill coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 top of the ninth. Here we go. Tony Moyes gonna eviscerate Derek Boyd. He's swinging down when it's a 5-1. And Connie Moyes gonna eviscerate Derek Boyd. And Rodney Kelly and Derek Hill has put time on Derek Hill going to the right side of the base zone. And Connie Moyes gonna eviscerate Derek Boyd. Rodney Kelly goes to strike 2 in zone 2. And Connie Moyes gonna eviscerate Derek Boyd. Rodney Kelly goes to balls 1 and 2. Well, you want Derek to hit on one. Let's see if that even happens, Star Wars. And Connie Moyes gonna eviscerate Derek Boyd. But the controversy just went out the window, yo. And running catch goes to strike during Darren Hill down. Darren Hill, you 1 for 4. Darren Hill, you 1 for 4 with your third strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, dropping down the top of the ninth. Here we go. Ronnie Marie's going to pitch with JT Realmuto. And JT Realmuto lines out to the first baseman, Jerry Young. And JT Realmuto's out. JT Realmuto, you 1 for 4. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Tony Moran is going to pitch in there for Stock away from it. After one warming up. And you coming in. And Connie Moran is going to pitch Stock away from it. Ronnie's catch goes balls 1-0. And Connie Moran is going to pitch Stock away from it. Swinging and miss, and that strike 1 is 1-1. And Connie Moran is going to pitch in there for Stock away from it. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 2 is 1-2. And when Connie Moran is going to pitch Stock away from it, and Bryson Stock asks for time, and Bryson Stock arrived in the back box on baseball. Connie Moran is going to pitch Stock away from it. Does that count? He's swinging that go right into the grass. Now single. Right start makes the first base for the Bams. And right start got a hit. He's 1 for 3 on. And right start singles on a line drive to the left field of Juan Soto. Yeah, we got Alan Diego tomorrow, yo. Mm-hmm. No, no. They got the wrong pitch in the night, Reaper. Gotta get the closer in there. And coming next to bat of the Phillies, we have Justin Culver next to bat of the Phillies. We got 1 big bat on first base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Connie Moran's got a pitch for you, Justin Greenwood. He's swinging that when it's a 5 on 1. Yeah, Devon's a closing pitcher. Yeah, so yeah, because Devon's a closing pitcher, so that's his position. And Connie Moran's gonna visit Justin Greenwood. Running catch goes to swing if I don't win. Then Connie Moran's gonna visit Justin. Running catch balls 1-1. Connie Moran's gonna visit Justin Greenwood. The catcher try to do the captain. And then the Mets catcher versus Ryan try to throw a pitch over to the shortstop, try to tag out Bryson Stott is taking on. And Bryson Stott and Bryson Stott running. Bryson takes off and Bryson Stott is safe at second base. This is Bryson Stott's 16th double on the 2026 season on second base. So Connie Moran's got another face getting away Justin Greenwood. And Justin Culver grinds out to the shortstop Francisco Alvarez to the first baseman Jerry Young. Justin Culver's down. Justin Culver, you over 2 with your first strikeout. And you straight versus start on base. That's 300. That's 7. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's called the Phillies had 2 runs. The Mets had 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the ninth, lane German is the Phillies. The Mets turn the bat. The Mets getting turn the bat at the bottom of the ninth. And 3 Mets players to the bat at the bottom of the ninth. We Juan Soto, Boche, and Francisco Alva, and Francisco Lindor. Yeah, that man must be good at his job. When we pitching 1 inning and still learning. It's okay. It's okay when you just learn about baseball, so you don't know too much about that. But yeah, the run pitch is always in the ninth inning. Sometimes they use the run for like save opportunities. So kind of like for that kind of reason. So they kind of use it for save opportunities. So they had the run pitch every night. Not every night inning he pitches. Not because sometimes they might say the player's too tired, so they don't use them. They run for every ninth inning game. But some, but not all of them, because so that kind of thing. No, Deron doesn't really start no games or anything. He's a closing pitcher, so he's not a starter. So what you saying? We saying, man, I wish it was on TV. What you talking about? What you talking about? Pitching for the Phillies, so Ryan Cooking pitching night, coming to the basement. Deron. So coming at the bat for the Mets, we have one soldier next to bat for the Mets. No Mets face on base. 2 outs, the bottom of the ninth. Here we go. The one got the pitch can never you going when he going. The swing and the miss, a strike one is 0-1. Oh, the game's not on TV where you at? But the game's on my TV where I live at 'cause I live in Philly, so I live in Philadelphia, so the game's on my TV on NBC Sports Philadelphia channel. So and the one gonna pitch where you want, go ain't going. Running catch goes the balls on the one. And the one gonna pitch gonna go you want, go ain't going. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And the one gonna pitch gonna go you want, go ain't going. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And the one gonna pitch when you want going but running catch goes the ball 3-1. And the one gonna pitch when you want going. And one sort of grinds out to the second base and versus started to the first base and vice 7 times. And one so's out. That's awesome. Didn't know you wasn't in Philly. I am from Philadelphia, Weaver. I just want to let you know that. But don't be jealous though. Oh, you from Oklahoma? Damn, man, you from Oklahoma. They got the thunder over there. And then, you got Jim K over there. So, We're coming in next to the Mets. We have Bojack next to the Mets. The Mets playing the Rays. 1-0. Driving the night. Here we go. One gonna pitch and you won't go. You won't run the catch goes balls 1-0. And then one gonna pitch you won't go. You won't. And Wojciech runs out to the third base and Alabama to the first base and right off in time. And Wojciech's down. The countdown next to that for the Mets we have Francisco doing next to the Mets. The Mets face on base. 2 out, 7, top, bottom 9. Here we go. The one got the fifth swing and doing good. He rolling. Right now, catch goes balls 1-0. And the one got the fifth getting up and doing good. He rolling. Swinging and running catch go, running catch go to strike 1-1. And the one got the fifth getting up and doing good. He rolling. And catch goes all 2-1. Mm-hmm. And the one got the fifth swing and doing good. He rolling. He's swinging down at the 5-0 to 2-2. And the one got the fifth swing and doing good. He rolling. Oh, there you go, son. Oh, look at that. Sim said you've been watching the stream, though. Oh, that's why you didn't write in the chat, Sim. So, okay. Yeah, Sim said he's been watching the stream Wednesdays. That's why he hasn't been writing, but he was watching the stream, so he just couldn't type because, he's at work, so he just had to work, so. Yeah, so yeah, good thing it is Friday, so. You work 12 days straight. You work 12 days straight, we were? Dang. And yeah, I don't work in the summertime, so they got it down. Oh yeah, good thing you told Sim that on Wednesdays you don't want to get in trouble with his balls. You don't want Sim to get in trouble because and And then after viewing the video was overturned, so participant doing singles on line drive to the right fielder, daring him. Damn. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Jerry Young and next to bat the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, 2 hours, 5-9. Here we go. The one on the pitch, Jerry Gray for swinging away, striking 1. And the one on the pitch, Jerry Gray for I'm in the rest of time in this one. It's a ball. Are you kidding me? And the one on the pitch, Jerry Gray for swinging away, striking 1. The one on the pitch, Jerry Gray catch goes balls 1-1. And the one on the pitch, Jerry Gray for running catch goes balls 2-1. And the one on the pitch, Jerry Gray for running catch goes balls 3-1. Wait, so you saying that He was getting paid to play on the phone. And the one gonna if it's gonna go you Jerry going and Jerry Young, that's what time we on Jerry Young going to give up another versus on baseball. And then I'm gonna miss me Jerry going for swinging the miss and that's and running because it was a strike two green two again. And Jerry Young, that's what time we on Jerry Young going to baseball. And then the one gonna miss me Jerry swinging and running catch got the strike three. And they check that right here, that's strike, running catch got the strike three. Jerry Young is down. And that's the whole game. Final score is 2-1. Phillies win. So the Phillies remains to 46 and 36 on the season. The Mets were just at 35 and 35 and 35 and 35. The remains to 34 and 48 in the season. The Phillies get the 46 win. The Mets will get the 48 win loss. And the Phillies snap a 10-game winning streak at Citizens Field. First win since September 20th of 2024. The Phillies have never won a game at Citizens Field, and they finally did it tonight. The Phillies finally won their first game at Citizens Field in forever. Because every time they go to Citizens Field, they lose a game. They never win one. They finally won one. We can check off our winning our first game ever at Citizens Field. Because every year we always lose at Citizens Field every game. So we got into that tonight. And also the winning pitcher tonight's game is Zach Williams. So Zach Williams was the 8-1 on the season with a 2.03 ERA. Zach Williams got his 8th win of the season. Hey, that's exciting right there. This one is for my boy Star Wars and the way he's going through. When he wins with joy. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we catching up to the Braves, guys. We're number two, 46 to 36. If we keep winning, we won tomorrow afternoon's game, and Sunday afternoon's game, we'll be tied right up there with the Mets. We actually would take the lead. Actually, if you think we actually be tied with the Braves. So if we win tomorrow afternoon, that makes it 47 and 36. We win on Sunday at 140. It makes 48 and 36, and we're right there with the Mets, right there with the Braves, right there, right there. We catching them damn Braves. Get 2 more wins in New York, in Queens, New York, and then we catch right to the Braves. So, and that way is the winning pitcher tonight's game. 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, and besides goal, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, 4 stars of 7+ innings this season for Zach Williams. Shout out to him, he's 81 the season. So you know. Yeah, so oh guys, and prayers in the chat for Wednesday for Star Wars. Star Wars dog just passed away today, so guys, so we had the moment of silence for Zach, moment of silence for for Star Wars cat that just passed away today. So if we get put the prayer emoji in, so we just had a moment of silence for them. Sorry for your loss, Wednesday. Sorry for your loss, Star Wars, that your cat passed away today. Sorry for your loss. At least your cat had a good life, though. 9 lives ahead. Sorry for that one. You know. Yeah, sorry to hear the cat passed away today, so. At least the Phillies game showed you how Star Wars. At least that helped. So yeah, so you guys were watching. Shout out to Star 9 on the stream. Shout out to Wednesday on the stream. Shout out to Rapid 5 Weeks on the stream. Shout out to Slim Rapid Kick on the stream and everybody. So guys, yeah, so yeah, let's sing the song, guys. Here we go. This is my channel, Star Wars. Get your head to class and a lot to be learned. So look well. Once there was a sailing, thought he moved her but she went. Anyone knows anything can't move her but she went, but he is house. He is house. He is high above in the sky. So when you start to feel, instead of letting go, just remember that. Woo! What's there goes another rubber tree. What's there goes another rubber tree. What's there goes another rubber tree. When let's go hunt the hunt for Red October. The guys that will be streaming the Phillies at the New York Mets for game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow at the New York 4:10 p.m. Got the date when me and you to go to the movies tomorrow. Got canceled, so she got the money to do that. So sad for that one, but it's okay. Movie's gonna be still there, so I'm not mad about it. So you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm not too mad about that, but yeah, but it would have been nice. But the weather kind of come into play, so you hate when the weather comes into play and messes everything up. So yeah, because Star Wars just wrote in the group chat, guys. The Star Wars wrote in the group chat. If you follow the group chat on X, but I know that what's next in there. But Star Wars just said that his cat passed away last night. So you know, the Star Wars said his cat passed away last night. So that's a bad feeling. His cat passed away last night. So that was last night. So that's not a good feeling right there. So I see why Star Wars are not even in like it is no heavy mood today because your cat passed away last night. That's something like it makes your whole life feel like yeah, because that's a sad feeling right there. Okay, I was looking for the thing, guys. So the pitching matchup for tomorrow's game is going to be Adam Riego versus Kristen Scott. I think that was it. So that's going to be the matchups right there. So we'll see how that goes. And, stuff like that. And, yeah. And that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for my next Phillies regular season live play. Like, let's go Phillies, yeah. And, let's see if the Phillies can win game number 2 tomorrow night in Queens, New York. So, let's see if we can get that second win, guys. So energy fan, we stand up. Let's go Phillies, and you're gonna match the game this out. See you guys tomorrow afternoon for Phillies and Mets game 2.